I'm pissed. I have so many feelings about this topic. Oh, I'm out of breath. My filming setup right now is like a bunch of old music books and a metronome, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm just stressed out. I'm stressed out because people are still being mean to Pete Davidson.
Stop being mean to Pete Davidson.
Now, this all started when he started dating Ariana, because let's face it, let's be real. Unless you watched Saturday Night Live and you were like a fan of Saturday Night Live, you didn't know who Pete Davidson is. Now everybody knows who Pete Davidson is. The minute he walked onto SNL, I was like, I love him. I love him. I really do. And a lot of people I knew were like,
no, he's weird looking.
And I was like, no, he's unique looking. And then suddenly, it comes out that he's dating Ariana Grande, which I was not expecting. So when they started dating, I was happy for him because he was getting a lot of press, but then I realized that all of this press was negative because you are so mean to him. Why are you so mean to him? I'm getting really upset, as you can tell. Listen, he is a comedian, he is an actor, he is a writer, he is a debutante. He's a good guy, and y'all get so mad when Ariana Grande does anything not related to just being her. Y'all get so mad, and y'all got so mad when they started dating. I don't know why. Did you see how happy she was? Don't you want her to be happy? That for me is like all that matters. Obviously it didn't last. We all could have predicted that. It wasn't that hard to predict. But she was happy, and so was he. And they were like a really weird, like cool couple. Every time he was on a news show, it was like,
Pete Davidson talks about Ariana Grande. Pete Davidson spills about their engagement. What's Pete Davidson's favorite thing about Ariana Grande?
That's all it was. Talk about Pete Davidson. The same thing happened to her too. Ariana Grande talks about her engagement to Pete Davidson. Ariana Grande talks about what songs on the album were inspired by Pete Davidson. Okay, yeah. It was like 5 months after they got engaged and y'all were still talking about it. And I was getting so tired of it. I was like, they're individual people. So I know that Ariana's fans are absolutely insane because they love her. And why wouldn't you love her? She's phenomenal. But if any of you are watching right now, I'm gonna tell you how it looked from the outside. It looked like you were trying to tell her that she was making this big decision, and in you telling her that, she was gonna be like, I wonder if this person wants to be best friends with me. She loves you guys. She does. It's obvious. But that was never gonna happen. She was never going to be like, oh, you're right. He does have butthole eyes. Why would you think that you being evil to someone that she's so in love with is going to get you any clout with her? I will admit, I'm not a fan of how he talked about her. You shouldn't talk about women that way. But imagine it. You're this guy who in the past probably has heard from thousands of people, wow, he's so weird looking. Now he's engaged to this girl. Now her millions of fans are all flooding his inbox, sliding into the DMs, commenting on all of his pictures. You ugly bitch. You're ugly. You're weird looking. You're ugly. You're not talented. You're not funny. And now that all of these people are again calling him ugly, and he gets with this girl who is so gorgeous, and he's probably like, wow, I'm engaged to the most beautiful woman on the planet. I can't believe it. He wants to brag about it because his self-esteem is just down here because y'all made it like that. And now he's like, wow, I gotta talk about this. And when the only thing that anybody ever wants to talk to you about is your fiance, when nobody asks you any other questions than about your fiance, yeah, you're gonna talk about her, and maybe you might say some kind of weird sex stuff about her to a lot of people. And it was kind of weird. And I was like, Pete, don't do that. But that doesn't justify y'all being so horrendously evil to him. I'm like sweating. I'm getting out of breath because I'm just furious. It's been a rough day. It is October 27th, 2018, and it's been a rough day. It's been a day of bad freaking news, okay? It's been a rough day. So now talking about this, I'm getting very emotionally charged. And yes, in the past, he's made some jokes that he shouldn't have. Guess what? He's a comedian. Obviously, that doesn't give you the right to joke about really crappy stuff, but he's a comedian. But you know, when comedians say crappy stuff, yeah, honestly, yeah, they're gonna do that. God, my arm is twitching. Can you stop? If you are watching a comedian and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go act like how they're acting. I'm gonna think what they think. You're so dumb. That's stupid. You're so stupid. It's just very stressful when you are a fan of somebody and you really like them and people are just absolutely evil. Y'all drove him off social media. He's always been the kind of guy who's like, he's, not a care in the world. He kind of gives off that vibe. Y'all drove him off Instagram. He was no longer on Instagram because of y'all. You are so mean to him. Do you think that you would want to get on Instagram if every single day a bunch of 12, 13, and 14-year-olds were spewing so much garbage hate at you? Do you think that you'd want to do that? Of course he got off Instagram. Because y'all are evil. Another thing that you guys got really mad about was how much weed he smoked. Guess what, kiddos? Everyone smokes weed. Everyone. Yeah, everyone. Your friends do, even if they don't tell you. They do. Your parents are smoking weed right now. I will bet money on that your parents are blazing their asses off right now. Your teachers smoke pot. Of course they do. They need to deal with your shitty little asses. Oh, that was mean. No, that's how I feel. He smokes weed. Sure, everyone does. Get over it. Just let the guy live. And now they broke up. We all saw it coming. I have so many questions. Did you know that we know nothing about everything? That's just like a fact. Like, we think we know all this stuff. We think we have like the inside scoop on our favorite people. We know literally nothing. They put out there like 2% of their lives. And the other 98% is just null and void. You don't get to know that. And that, I don't know about y'all, but that kills me inside. I want to know everything at all times about everything. And I never will. That sucks for me. What was I talking about? I got very off. Oh, yeah, so they broke up. And y'all are still being mean to him. Can you not? Like, he was the dump bee. He didn't want this. She broke up with him, probably for a good reason. I'm not bashing on her at all. If a relationship's not working, and especially because she was going through some of the worst shit ever, yeah, end your relationship. Go for it. You gotta do that. But he's the one that she broke up with. So be nice to him. Or just don't say anything. Why do you think you have to have an opinion on everything? Just shut up for 2 seconds. It's fine. You don't have to, have a little, he looks really bad today. Why is he looks like he's homeless. This video could really relate to anything. Like, I don't understand why people think that they have the right to just get on their computer, put a picture of Ariana Grande as their profile picture, and that gives them the right to just go ham on anything they want. Even, it's your fave. Ugh. It tasted like sushi. God. Ugh. Like, there's just nothing you can do. Just roll with it. If you don't like him, just don't say anything. It's so easy to just not say anything. It's the easiest thing in the world. If you're really that mad about it, call your friend. Type it out. I don't know. Just don't comment on someone's pictures. Ugly. You look like a rat. You look ugly. Your mouth's too big. You have under eye bags. Yeah, so do you. I have under eye. Everyone has under eye bags. Michelle. Everyone has under eye bags. It's not just him. So before you see something online and you're like, you look fat in that bathing suit, just don't. I have a great idea. Just don't. Like, just imagine that you post a picture of yourself and then suddenly 1,000 little tweens just start commenting horrible things about everything that you're self-conscious about. John Mulaney was right. 8th graders will get to the core of your being and insult the things that hurt you the most. Get the things things that you're really sensitive, like your disease, like the disease you have and the side effects that it has. They'll go online and insult that because they're little pieces of trash. I'm so angry about this, and I've been angry about it for so long, and now I'm letting it fly. See you guys next time.